4 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
They're up for sale if you want them.
Hello there, this is Only One Kenobi here, Only One. And I just want to start the video with the briefest of introductions. Shae Vizla, a figure that has really lost a lot of value on the secondary market. I opened her yesterday, so the footage you're looking at there, if you want to see the full opening, that's on Patreon and for channel members. But that footage is of me opening the reissued figure, which meant that myself and many of you collectors could get your hands on the figure loose, which I was very thankful for that, because I always wanted the figure loose. But stay tuned, we're going to have a look at the value of her, not the second version, the first version, which in 2017, the year I bought her, she was the most expensive figure you could buy. And I managed to get her in 2017 for £80, which for myself anyway, was the most I'd ever spent on a Star Wars vintage collection figure. And so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how that auction ended, the one you saw at the very beginning, plus what else has been happening on eBay, and let's explore the fall of Shae Vizla in TVC. So let's have a look at the market then for Shae Vizla VC101, and it starts with this one here. This is interesting. I came across this morning. In 4 hours and 59 minutes, this listing will end, and it is for a 2012 unpunched Shae Vizla, and I can't wait to see what this goes for. If it goes for less than £80, things have fallen. But this is on auction, you just don't know who is watching it, who's aware of it. I mean, I wasn't aware of it until I went and searched for it. So that's the point, isn't it? People won't be searching for her anymore because we've got her. If you really wanted her loose, you can get her with a reissue. If you wanted her carded, most people have quenched their thirst now by getting the second release of her. But this is the original, and the only people watching this auction right now will be the people who want specifically this version of it, the unpunched version, with the original date stamp, the stickers. The Darth Maul sticker makes it unique. And unlike the Republic Commando, the old Republic Commando, a figure that was also reissued, this figure remained the only example of Shae Vizla that is unpunched. When they brought out the Republic Commando, they brought him out unpunched, which means, in my opinion, the original one of that stands to be affected even further, given that you can get a newer one that's unpunched, whereas this, at least with Shae Vizla, the original one is unpunched, which differentiates it from the newer one, if you understand my meaning. I will show you the results of this later. It's currently on £51 with £8.50 postage, which is quite a lot of money. And let's press on. If I go to the very top of my list, the market will be flooded with examples like this of Shae Vizlas that are that's the reissue. The reason I know it's the reissue is you can tell the figure is different. It's the newer version of the figure, which is much better, vastly superior. You can also tell by the +4 there, it's in a grey circular box, and also the biggest giveaway is on the back of the card. You will notice that it's got that, basically. An advertisement for the Gaming Greats thing there, and obviously, as you can see, it is date stamped 2022. So let's check out the market. We have somebody here selling one for £299.99. I'll put a watch on it, but that ain't going anywhere. He ain't gonna sell it, man. Whoever that is. Well, anyway, maybe one. Oh, I don't know. That's a 2.0, £20.99. That's my point. If you really wanted her, you only have to spend £20 or £14.99. You know what I mean? Wow. What are you gonna do? £7.99. This is an auction now for, what is this? Good God. Well, this has got this has got 5 days left, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna have to track this and watch it. This is a key piece now. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be interesting to see how that finishes. That's amazing. So amongst all the 2.0s for sale, we have 1.0s, and there's every chance that could go for nothing. Somebody might not realize, except for the fact it's unpunched. So God help anyone who has a 1.0 version, the version from 2012. If that is punched, you're not going to be able to shift it because it looks identical then to the second release. Let's have a look at this one. It's a 2.0 example. This one is graded. This will be worth a watch as well. In 2 days and 14 hours from the recording of this, we have this. It's on £32 right now, and I can't wait to see where it finishes. Graded 90. Look at that, it's gold. It's not uncirculated though, but that doesn't really matter. And down we are again to the £51 example. I can't wait to see where that ends. And then after this, I believe these are all 2.0s. You can tell. I might click on a few just to check, for example. Yeah, well, again, I'm looking for that grey logo on the top left. That's the biggest giveaway. Also, the size of the punch hole. The punch holes are much bigger on 2.0 TVCs. Yeah, these are all 2. Now, I'm not going to watch any of these. Any 1.0s I see, I will watch. This one here is almost like clickbait in a way. I have to click on that to see which one it is. Although, no, they've labelled it as 2022. So she's so affordable that the average Joe who just wants to tick the box and have her carded will just get the second one. The first one. This one, right. I've got to click on that one. Why? Because there's no evidence of which version it is. And it's like clickbait, isn't it? You know, the photograph, the thumbnail on eBay, it cuts off the top, so you need to click on that to see the grey on the left and the punch hole in the middle. And just to confirm, yes, that is a 2.0 because it's got the Gaming Greats stuff on the back. Someone has a graded UKG 2.0 there. They want £100 for that. I'm going to watch that, but I doubt that will be selling. Even though it's graded, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the other one graded finishes for. Now, this is one I've been watching for a while, and I mean a while. If I click on this one, this £179.99 one, that I've watched for, like, God knows, that, don't know if it's 12 months, but certainly over 6 months now. They ain't moving. Here we go. This is an interesting listing to watch. I'm going to watch that one. If we click on it, that looks just like the one I have, except I don't know if I have the Darth Maul sticker. £110, but she won't sell. She is definitely worth less now, I think, or right on the button of what I paid for her in 2017. And it's a shame I've not been watching that, because I'll do a follow-up on this video anyway. I will watch her and give you some more results further down the line. I'll watch all these. Any 1.0s I will watch and I will track them. This person here trying to sell that. Oh, it's graded, fair enough. But they want 700 gasometer. I know that seller. I bought a lot of my first ever TVC figures from this guy for a bargain. He wants £799.99, £800. For the sake of argument, £15 postage. It's 9.25, which is a very high grading. But I think you're going to struggle to sell that, my friend. That's way too high of a price. Some listings from Germany. That person hasn't got a chance selling that. From Taiwan at £40. 60. Oh, good God. Now, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, look at it. Look, I'm already watching it. This frightens me now. That's one I am watching. I knew I would find a few that I'm already watching. I knew it. And that hasn't sold still, and they're trying to sell it for £65. Terrifying, with free postage. Look at it, it's alright condition, isn't it? It's unpunched. Looks a bit, the lighting's not great. There's only one photograph on the listing, which might deter people, I don't know. But No one's snapping it up though, are they? That would have been snapped up back in the day. That would have been a pure bargain. But now it's not moving. Here's a listing in Switzerland for a Shae Vizla Unpunched 2012 version, €156. Yeah, I'll watch it, but that's not going to... Well, don't know. It's a different country, a different market desire, maybe. Germany, that's got to be a 1.0. Yes, it is. £45. France, that's the 2.0. 2.0. And that's it for now. There's other things scattered around, but I'm getting a bit bored myself now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave that there. I wonder what's going to happen. I can't wait to find out what happens. Shae Vizla, ladies and gentlemen. Yet another fallen angel. A figure that has fallen from grace in value and market demand. Whatever you want to call it. And it's sad. I'm not in this for making money, but I still hope that things hold their investment. And I'm a little bit disturbed that the most expensive figure that I ever paid for back in 2017, £80, all in. I really am very surprised to see that has actually fallen below that mark, more or less. I could get my money back, but as things stand now, I stand to potentially lose money on that. If I put an auction out there, it could lose money, which is terrifying. But times have changed, most certainly, and the biggest hitters are the ones that are reissued. And I'll just say something else. I know I'm waffling on here, but I'm just surprised that they've ever reissued figures like this. I thought they wouldn't legally be allowed to put things out on an expanded universe card again because it doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, interesting, ladies and gentlemen. A few hours later, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up now. I just want to show you the screen recording of the end of this auction to see what it ended for. It was on £51. 10 seconds left, as you can see here, and then you will find out. Just so you know, to reiterate, it was a Saturday auction. It was yesterday, and it all ended, and boom, it finished on £51. Wow. So somebody's got a bargain who wanted that original piece, but I think I've said all I need to say on it, ladies and gentlemen. Just surprising and a little bit concerning, because I know there's people who spent a lot more than £80 on her. There's people out there who spent more than I did, I should say. And it's always a little bit sad to see a dip in future ongoing value. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi, Only One. Out.